chance if anybody wants to talk.
It is what it is.
You want to explain anything? Doing? Huh? Then with officially.
You guys ain't got any comments on tax thing or?
Tax thing?
Yes.
I do.
Well, there's the man to talk to because he's the one who has to recognize it.
Well, I'm just wondering how my bill each month can jump to $100.
You don't get a tax bill each
No, I'm
month.
talking about the water bill.
This is not for water, this is for
This is
tax.
just tax.
This is a tax bill.
Then what's the tax percentage
Your
going
personal property
on?
tax.
Oh, personal property?
Now, we got our.
Well, that's what, 285 yearly. I can deal with that. Oh, it's about the water.
Don't even want to put out what it is and nobody else can.
Well, our assessed valuation this year is, $1,904,560.36. And, it's down from last year, I don't know how much. And it's like all the other communities around here, St. Genevieve, the health department, everybody, all their assessed valuations went down, so they all got a little spike in their thing. And this is about 1.93. It's not even 2 cents. And it's on $100. But you're not going to see very much in your assessed valuation at all. I mean, it's not going to go up very much.
It was back up in the work.
Tax calculator behind it.
Will it even make up for what we've lost in?
What we're gonna lose, I don't know.
That ain't much.
The one from last year.
It's like now, it wasn't.
Man, that ain't gonna give us much to work with.
Last year it was $49,003.39. This year it's gonna be $49,045. So the city's gonna get $42 more on this, so. That's the difference, $42.
Over that.
$42 more than last year, 2 cents.
Anybody got any questions? I guess we'll move out of tax here and go into the board meeting. Is that the way the agenda read? No, I don't have it.
You don't have to have
Okay, we'll have to, agenda, yeah, that's the agenda.
I can't run them.
That's the agenda.
Oh, I see that now.
We're all right, we can handle it.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay,
Roll call.
Alderman Costello.
Here.
Alderman Franklin. Here. Alderman Manning. Here. Sorry. Alderman Smith's absent.
I hadn't heard from him, I have no idea. Okay. I don't have one. That's a agenda. I got the agenda. I thought it would change since the original one.
Okay, we got ordinance 896.
I got the ordinance.
You got
What is that?
896.
What is that?
896.
Okay, we got an ordinance, we're gonna need a motion for first reading on ordinance 896, pertaining to the amount of money necessary to be raised for taxation. You got that? How much? Ordinance, bill number 896, that you should have in the package, that is the heading of. Make a motion for first reading. Heading on.
I second,
Heading on.
I second it.
Motion made, second, all in favor?
Aye.
No, opposed?
Go ahead. Bill number 896, and I have ordinance has been run on necessary to raise the taxation of the revenue of the purposes of the year 2014.
Need a motion for second reading? Heading on.
I make a motion for a second reading of Bill 896 by title only.
Motion made, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Bill number 896, an ordinance ascertaining the amount of money necessary to raise the taxation of the general revenue purposes for the year 2013 of this year and therefore.
Motion to adopt?
I second it.
Motion made, second, roll call?
Alderman Costello. Alderman Franklin. Aye. Alderman Knopf. Aye. Alderman Smith.
Motion to what?
Mr. Mayor, if this is a regular meeting, you gotta approve the agenda before you start a
Well,
meeting.
I
I don't have to approve the agenda and the board has to approve the
You're right.
agenda. If it's a regular meeting, I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
It's a second reading, but you had to approve the agenda, you're right.
I apologize, I didn't mean.
I don't have it, no, I'm glad you called my attention to it, I don't have it, we need a motion to approve the agenda.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? You want to go through this again, make it legal? We're gonna go through this ordinance again to make it 100% legal. We're gonna start over. Look all I did. No, I'm glad. Okay, we did legislate and all that, that's already done. Roll call, you can recall the roll.
I Alderman Costello. Alderman Franklin.
Here.
Alderman Knopf. Here. Alderman Smith. Here.
Right. Okay, we did wait, but I forgot to do the agenda, so we went back up and started over again. We've had the tax meeting's already happened.
Okay.
Now then we voted for this, but you wasn't here, but we're gonna do it over again, not because you come in late and do it for you, because we didn't approve the agenda and stuff with it. So now we're gonna make it 100% legal. So I need a motion to bill.
I second it.
You should have 896 in your package.
I don't have the most recent one I have on the present.
Oh,
there
okay.
it is, okay.
All right. Go ahead, Jim.
I got it, you have it first. and
All
second.
in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Um,
I think you got one no down there.
What was it, yes or no? What? I'm sorry, say it again. Did you vote yes or no for the reading of the ordinance? Oh, reading of the ordinance, yes. Okay. Bill number 896. An ordinance ascertaining the amount of money necessary to raise the taxation of general revenue purposes for the year 2013, which the annual rate of therefore.
Motion for second reading.
I make the motion for second reading of Bill 896. by title only.
Moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Bill number 896, an ordinance executing an ordinance necessary to raise by taxation for the county government purposes during the year 2013, pursuing and regulated therefore.
Motion to adopt.
I second.
Motion made and seconded, roll call.
Alderman Franklin.
Aye.
Alderman Costello. Alderman Smith. Nay. And Alderman Knopf. Aye.
Then we got ordinance 897. I didn't bring it back.
It's gotta be in the
I'm looking
session.
at the video. Just here, usually on my desk. We had never really worked on this.
That was with that tax rate. If you had to come in, this system with tax rate was for.
Can I ask a question about
It's
this?
not about water, the taxation is not about water. It's about real estate tax.
Do what?
Can I ask a question about this ordinance?
Yeah, you can't hear in just a few minutes, there'll be a point in time that we
Okay,
put it.
thank you. All right.
I'm giving everybody a chance to look at it. That might be an idea, you can read the package for that.
No, it's not nothing to do with that.
Then we understand it.
They have to turn it.
Now, we will have the first reading, and then we'll be put on it. If we want a second reading, then we'll get most of the second. Or we can hold it, whatever we decide to do. So I'd like to have, they don't need to put it in if it's not written, once it's read, then you can put it. I'll call for question. Okay, do we have a motion for first reading?
I have a motion to first reading bill number 897, title only.
Motion made, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Questions?
Is this, are these, did we read it first?
We ready? Oh, and she got it, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I told you I did
Bill
it.
number 897, an ordinance establishing a wage scale for the position of city clerk, city municipal court clerk, ordinance correction, article deputy administrator shall be effective.
Now I have a question.
Okay. Are these positions already described by ordinance? They have an ordinance attached to them? Okay, that's my question.
All of the names, above names, here are ordinances that we have. They, all of them don't get that paid.
What do you mean by the ordinance?
Well, and the revised statute, the Missouri statutes, they have, these different ones, these jobs that are part of the city, they have to be prescribed by ordinance. I think we had this discussion one other time about the appointments. And, so that the duties, powers, and privileges of each of these positions.
The clerk, treasurer, and municipal court should be ordinance. They're employees. But I don't know, when I said this, but I assume it was, I don't know.
Well, perhaps we can just check on this. I don't know if that affects this particular.
Yeah, it affects the whole thing. I mean, well, it should, it really makes no difference how they're there, they're legal. This is just based on pay scale.
Yes, these are.
Every one of these people are legally in office. City clerk, city treasurer, municipal judge, court, building inspectors, and labor, we passed that just last month.
Well, what I'm saying is that this state statute, and I don't have a copy in front of me, I thought I had it at home, but they don't do these powers and privileges of officers of every character within the employed within the city. And they may even have to be bonded, especially if they handle finances and things like that.
The people that handle money is bonded.
But they should be prescribed
city clerk is bonded, the city treasurer is bonded. I don't know about the court, because she don't have no money to judge. I mean the judge. Oh, this is clerk. She's bonded. The building inspector, they don't have no money, so they wouldn't be bonded.
So you have an ordinance that.
Anybody that has
describes the
money
duties
in this, I don't know if we have ordinance, but they're bonded. They are bonded. Anybody that handles money in this city, legally handles it, is bonded. We can table it, maybe do it next month, but sooner or later, we gotta do some pay. It just, it gives us a guideline to start hiring people by. What they come in at, if the uniform, the wages, just says, the maximum is $10. But
I think it's good to
how
have
you
an
do it is by the way you
ordinance
earn it.
Yeah, I think it's good to have an ordinance that says their pay scales and things like that.
That is the ordinance on the pay scale,
I
on
understand.
them all. That's exactly what that is.
But,
That's the ordinance on the pay scale for these officers.
but these offices, they have duties, powers, and privileges in these offices, and that's what I'm asking.
We're not going job description. We're not going their power and authority. We're going strictly
I'm just
pay scale.
asking if we already
for
have
these
ordinance
people.
for that, okay. Okay, well, that's,
I don't
okay.
think, I don't think that's wrong with that.
I had a question.
I don't have a problem with it. Okay, well,
Mr. Mayor, I have a question. On here where it says the building inspector, is that the same thing we appointed Mark and? So does this $850 override their dollar, whatever it was they were gonna get?
How much were they going to get?
Well, what we want, or did you do something on that?
well, the other guy was getting 17 something an hour. 16 something an hour, whatever it was. But he only worked 4 hours. But the other inspector, I forgot what his pay scale was. We could find out. But I think it was more than 10 hours. I'm almost positive.
Okay, well, I didn't know if it was the same thing what we had discussed about Mark and Annette, when they go around
Well, that don't
inspecting.
get no pay.
Okay.
She can only draw because she was elected as a treasurer and a salary. And it can't be changed between, now, if next year when she's up for election and you want to add something to it, then you can. But once you're elected at a certain agreement, it's like through the lifetime. Same as the alderman, we could vote tomorrow to raise alderman's pay $100 a month. But as you leave office and somebody comes in, or you're re-elected, it takes effect. In turn, you could have, for 2 years, one person drawn so much and the other 2 drawn less. Because that office has to be vacated or up for another election and re-elected to change any wording or salary or anything else. She don't know. But I don't have a problem tabling this, but we're talking 2 different things when we start talking classification, job. This is just a uniform wage scale for these particular jobs. And if we want to, let's just say, a couple of years now, we figure maybe they need more money, we would have to go back and make a new ordinance changing the wage scale. But he's not elected. It can be changed by ordinance anytime with approval of the board. But anybody on here that is elected, of course, there's nobody who's elected. Could be changed, but nobody's elected. But I don't care, we can say we can do it next month, I don't have, it makes no difference, for it, I know that, he's already hired at $6. And I ain't sure that we ain't got employees that might make more than that. I don't know.
Well, I was just saying, what I was saying is, we don't want to have the cart before the horse, where we don't.
Well, it wouldn't be either way, either we're back to today or we wait, we can wait. But the ordinance establishing all the duties and things is one thing, the wage scale, it can be incorporated in one of it, but it would still be a separate part of the ordinance. So it's up to the board, you want to table it, you don't want to pass it, you want to, don't know, or don't care, or what do you recommend doing?
Where we go again?
I think Joe, I was going to go, break down that, that's the only thing I break down.
Jones said, well, they got orders for the clerk, it makes no difference if we want to hold it over and work up a new order. What are we going to do?
Why don't we just get it done? Why don't, what's it gonna accomplish?
Huh?
What's it gonna accomplish to wait?
No, we can wait, I think, check.
Huh?
I
He
think-
said, why shouldn't we?
What should we?
Let's go ahead, sir.
Well, I don't know, because if you hire somebody next week for some position, you don't have stuff to go by. That's the only thing.
We would if it's a fact.
If this would be passed, and you hire somebody, you have, you know, that you're gonna pay them to hire them. But if you don't have any place, then you don't know.
Which it still don't
So
have
we
nothing,
need to pass it.
but it still don't have nothing to do with the job description, just.
So we need to pass it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a motion,
I
Bill?
make a motion.
Bill Lee,
Okay, we had a motion and a second for the first reading.
who made second?
Brenda. You didn't vote.
No, wait, yeah.
Oh, you had 4 ayes, so now I need to.
No, we had 4 ayes on this, this is vote for second.
Okay.
Yeah,
Already established a wage scale as a position of city.
but we could go to the table.
City treasurer, city municipal court clerk, building inspector, and labor, and executive, this already shall take effect.
Motion to adopt.
I'll make the
That's
motion.
only the first one.
Oh, that was, no, that's what we had the first reading, well, make the question.
Yeah.
Not trying to get ahead of the first meeting we had, now went to third.
Okay.
I'll make the motion
So that
to
was,
adopt bill number 89.
motion made to adopt, do we have a second?
I seconded.
Roll call.
Alderman Bassett.
Aye.
Alderman Smith. Aye. Alderman Knott. Aye. Alderman Franklin.
Aye.
Bill number 897 is adopted.
Okay.
It ain't been a good day.
897.
897, and 896 is too. Okay. Appointment of a new city clerk and setting salary. Okay. Joanne had something to say on that? I do on the salary part.
He's ready.
I do on the salary part, but I don't, I want to point, Joanne said he's ready, he's ready. But what I am recommending very strongly is we take him straight to $10 an hour. Because he's that good. And usually they do in 90 days, we're putting him a little bit ahead, but we can keep him. The man gotta make a living. There's no need dragging out his salary when he's a $10 an hour man. He needs it. And I recommend very strongly to the board that we hire him as a clerk and give him $10 salary. We probably think up to start with, within 90 days with review. And he's been here how many days?
This is my 5th week.
So,
He's gonna pass her, okay?
huh?
He's already gonna pass. I'm very much sure.
He knows things that it's a lot of years experience because he's been involved with different organizations, different things in the economy. He knows, grants. He knows what that Joanne is more than pleased with him, and any dealings I've had with him, and everybody I talked to is dealt with him, pleased with him. So we might as well let him make the money and move on with it. So if I'd like to see a motion that we hire him as city clerk and raise his salary up to $10.
I make a motion that we hire David as city clerk and pay him $10 an hour.
Second.
Motion made today, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? You will be the new city clerk.
I appreciate the vote of confidence from everybody.
Okay. Bid for concrete work, we had and only received one. We tried to get requests to get, and only got one back. I tell how we just stick the finger in there, no way, and I tear the letter and everything in. I can get my pocket knife, I can cut it over three, other day.
Oh, you brought a weapon to a meeting, huh? Oh, my God.
I didn't see, I'd have to steal away from it. He was given a copy of the, specs and everything. And, his bid is both from thorough labor and concrete foundation and floor for building as per print provided, $1,820. D-Menard.
What is this?
D-Menard.
How did you go about,
Which was the, bid.
you solicited for minutes?
This was on a short time frame, we got 45 days to make calls, and big concrete people not interested in an $1,800 job, and neither are some of the local guys, but Dean was the only one interested in taking on this small job. And I will tell you the truth, you could get this done if it wasn't for government specifications for half of it. But you gotta have everything so, we're putting up a 8 to 12 building, whatever it is, and we could hold one that's 3 stories high, and the way they make us build is coming, but you have to do it. It's in your spec, it's in a part of your contract and everything, we took all this money. So,
And did you contact other,
we contact other people, but they run the.
because I don't remember anything being discussed.
When you sit on the phone, try to get 50 people. Whenever you call
Right, I'm
3 or 4
not asking
people,
for 50 people.
when you call 3 or 4 or 5 people, you take big people, they just don't make it look good. I don't know, we tried to educate you, we never got a response. Cody Dundee, we didn't get a response. We gotta move on with this project.
Yeah.
I don't think that it would make much difference. Dean, I've dealt with him, my city's dealt with him, and anytime we put out bids, if we didn't get it, he was in the negative. So I recommend very strongly that things we try to get bids, and this record that we have, that we move on, but we gotta get this building. I read in all my little background about my 45 days. Agreement that we're gonna try to get this in, and this is part of the thing gonna have to happen for that. So we gotta get the damn floor before we get the building. The building's gonna be full, we don't get cut.
Well, as long as it's been done the right way and not just
We
thrown
only do
out
it-
there.
we try to do it
We did
the right
not
way.
talk about it at the last meeting, although I realized it has to be done within the time frame. So I just don't want it to come back and bite.
This time frame was to feed them, because, that's not, I did not say, and I've been quoted as saying that we will be done in 45 days. I never at any time said we would be done. I think we can. And we will make every attempt to, and we are. And we're showing that we're making honest attempts. But there is nothing, that I have never said that I guarantee you, we can be done in 45 days. I think we can. And I do think we can. If we get this concrete done, and Dean, talked like if he got the bid, he could start like next week, because right now, he's finishing up a bunch of little jobs, so we can throw that in. So I recommend very strongly that we accept this bid and, you know, and it's still within the compound of the money that we got allotted for it, I think. I think we estimated $2,000 for it. Our estimate, our engineer estimate for concrete work is $2,000. Okay, so I have no, the only bid. The total is $1,820 from Menard Construction. Okay, do I have a second?
My second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We will notify Dean tomorrow and try to get started. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have it staked out and everything. And
We have it.
you'll be working with them up there to make sure that the conduit and everything is right.
We've got the conduit run for the, tubing for the, Kenfee pumps. We've got the injector in and everything, so the saddle, the core stop and the injector is already in. We just have to, and it's not up through the floor to where the floor is supposed to be in the right spot. And one thing we're gonna have to run is more conduit for the electric from the box over to the building, that's it.
But we have to get that underneath the footing and turned up.
Right, so that's it. We're ready to go. Once the building's here, we're ready to go. If any of the board members have a question, I'll be willing to answer at any time. You can up the standpipe and I'll show you what we've done if you're interested.
We still have to get it done with
We don't have one.
the door and clean it out.
No, it's already up through the floor, to where the floor's supposed to be.
Okay, we got it, okay.
It's set up above the ground about like this, okay?
Okay, just a one, like,
We did it on that copy of that. We did both of them. Okay, both of them. Okay. I want to make sure that. Okay, I need a motion to go in closed session for, and I don't have that number here for personnel. 61021-3, personnel matters. 610.
021 dash.
what he said.
That's what I said. That's what he said. I said.
I second.
Motion made, second, roll call.
Alderman Costello.
Aye.
Alderman Franklin. Alderman Mott. Alderman Smith. Nay.
Okay, Larry, you want to clear the courtroom? All right.